All right, welcome back to ad creation. Another ad creation, we have split test. Now, I love using split test because sometimes you might create a custom audience and a lookalike audience, and you think because the lookalike audience was uh, created or hashed from a very active group of people in a custom audience, you might make sales, and sometimes it doesn't really work out. So what I do when I have that kind of confusion, or when I want to see if if my lookalike audience would be better than my cold audience, I do a split test. So what Facebook does is they will split your budget in two and spend half on one audience, spend half on the other audience. Now, you can do as many split tests as possible, and Facebook will charge you as little as possible because they know you're testing it to see the best results and know which one to focus on. So let us go back to our ads manager. Click here. It's taking a little bit of time. Okay, it's coming up. So when your ad manager comes up, you can choose whatever ad objective you want. So I will click on create. Sorry about the noise. In the estate I live in, people are still building houses. So yeah. Uh, create complete campaigns. Alright, so what ad objective are we using? Alright, let's use traffic. You can name it whatever you want. Let's see, test one. I don't know. I like naming things in my ads. Test one. Okay, so the split testing is supposed to come up here, but it's taking some time. Taking some time. It's supposed to come up. Alright, let me set up my ad account and see what comes up afterwards. I'll go back to objective to set it up. Okay, so currency is already US dollar there, but I think I'll change it to naira for those people who want naira. Or should I leave it Nigerian naira? Should I leave it in USD? I think I should leave it in USD. I'll leave it in USD because I've been through so much with Facebook ads, and there are issues of shutting down ad accounts without giving you a reason why. So I'll use USD so that if anything comes up, I'll just remove my beta card. I've used so many new ATM cards and Facebook seems to reject all of them, so I just stick to beta cards. Okay, campaign name. This is a create split test. I went back to campaign. So create split test on, and I have set up ad account. What would you like to test? I'd like to test audience. Set up an account if you've not set it up already. I'm leaving mine in US dollars. Continue. Then the traffic. Where will I be driving the traffic to? What website? Please do not send traffic to WhatsApp again. Forget this thing. They're just finding a way to eat your money because over time, Facebook will reduce the number of people they send to your WhatsApp messenger. That's to send you direct message, not even to your WhatsApp group. Even this WhatsApp group, they will still slow the amount of traffic they send there because Facebook is now like the owner of WhatsApp, I guess. I think they are. I don't know. I'm not really following up how many companies they are buying, but I think there is probably a collaboration somehow, somewhere with WhatsApp and Facebook. And what happens is that they know that the link you're sending them, being your WhatsApp group link, does not have any sales copy. And if a page does not have a sales copy, they will reduce the amount of traffic they are sending there because they feel whatever you're sending will not be relevant. Your sales copy is not, there's no sales copy present, so it's not going to be relevant. Then the variable we chose was audience. You can choose to test creative, and creative is videos, images, gifs, carousel ads, and all that. Then you can choose delivery optimization. The under delivery optimization, you can spread your money. Let's say audience A gets $10, audience B gets $20. Then placement, you can choose to test whether Facebook should show it to only mobile device users or only desktop users. Then this is where you create new audience. If you didn't see me do it, let me do it again. So go down, click on create new audience, create, then you type whatever it is you want to type. If it's the lookalike audience you want to put it in there. But if you have a saved audience, uh, I think no, they don't allow saved audience anymore. So you have to do from lookalike. The very first set of split testing, you could bring in or rather import your saved audience, but now you have to do everything from scratch, which can be very, very annoying. So let us add this here, blah blah blah. 18, 32, 35. Remember, our target is still the keto pills, so you probably need your audience insights open in another tab. So you go here to add locations in bulk, copy the locations, based on towns and cities. Copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. When you're done, match locations. After matching locations, if it is from a general audience that you're using creating your lookalike audience, then you add some detailed targeting. If it is not, just leave it and click confirm or click save as to create a new saved audience. So cancel this. So you do it for 1 and 2 and you're good to go. For the audience, you can test up to 5 ad sets, A, B, C, D, E. Yeah, that's it, A, B, C, D, E. Then for placements, you edit placements. They say it's recommended, but for startup, I think just stick to mobile, Facebook, remove Instagram, remove Messenger, remove Messenger. If you finally gotten enough budget and you want to split test all those other platforms, then you can go ahead. But for starters, when you're testing anything, just make sure it's only on Facebook news feeds. And stories actually give good results, so I'm going to leave it in stories as well. Facebook stories. People are really engaging with stories. Remove in article, remove all these places. Then, according to our research, we found out that most of them are Android users, right? Good. Then, what are we optimizing for? I love optimizing for landing page views, and why I like doing this is because Facebook will send it to people who are most likely to wait for the ads for the website to load, and if they can wait for the website to load, they'll read down. Now these link clicks, most people prefer link clicks because it's cheaper. In link clicks, what it means is that it's Facebook will send it to people who are most likely to click the link, but somebody can click the link and not read through it. Okay, how do you measure that? Understand? So I prefer landing page views, although it's a little bit more expensive than link clicks, but I prefer landing page views for traffic. I prefer landing page views for traffic. So, but I'll just leave it in. Let me leave it in landing page views. I prefer landing page views. So leave this for Facebook to choose because it's still new. Then your daily budget for testing, I can just use 1,000 naira. Let me see, $2.50. $2.50. For 4 days. Estimated test hour is less than 60%. I don't care. I'm just testing. So when you're done setting this up, you click on continue. The minimum budget for this setting is $5. Okay, sorry. Yes, there's a minimum budget for the number of ad sets. This is 5 ad sets you're testing. So you need to do minimum of one. So let me remove this 3 and just leave it in 2. See? The warning is gone. So you need minimum of $1 to test one ad set. And since we had five then, it means I need a minimum of five. But since I've reduced it to $2.50 is actually okay. So when you're done, just click on this and click on continue, and then it will take you to create the ad itself. This is the page that we'll be using. If I have an existing post, I'll click use existing post, but I don't. So I'm going to show you how to use this too. I don't use collections. I've never used collection, but carousel, single image, ad, and slideshow has given me good results. I've never used collection because don't um I don't really like trying everything. I'm just going to be very honest with you. I don't really like putting my money everywhere on Facebook. Okay, when I find somewhere that works for me, I will stick to it. Instead of me spending my money testing this collection that I know nothing about, I'd rather test a placement like instance experience or messenger story than collection. I mean, all this is just for engagement. The more people see it, the more they charge you. Doesn't mean that if a lot of people see it, a lot of people will buy. Okay, 10,000 people can go through your collection and only like four will make a purchase. You get? So I prefer using video and carousel because in carousels you have a button at the end, at the edge, or at the bottom of each picture. And as they're scrolling through it, if one picture convinces them enough, they'll just click on it and they'll comment. So I'll just show you how to use single image or video, although I don't have any video to upload, but I'll show you. So add media, you just select an image to add. I don't have anything here in my ad account. So what you do is you upload a picture. When the picture pops up here, you click on it, and click on continue, then it will appear here. Then your primary text, what you want to do is probably say get the free guide to a burning belly fat. That's it. And when they click on it, or rather when they see your post, there's definitely the destination is the website, so you put the website link here. Let's say the prodropshipper.com. Then when the website comes up, pixel is missing for this page, yeah, because I haven't set it yet. Alright, the prodropshipper.com, and the call to action button is learn more. Yeah, when you're done, just click confirm and it will load. Now what else again? There was something else I wanted to add. The description is optional. You can do description and make it optional. Then for this traffic ad, let me add something here. One of my mentors advised me to stop running messenger ads directly. He said if I want to run messenger ads, I should use traffic and target messenger. That way I won't have to spend so much money on messenger ads, because messenger ads can be very expensive. If you have $1, you can end up spending just 0.1 dollar or $0.2 per message, and 0.1 is like 37 naira to it's almost 15 naira per message. I mean, that means you're spending like probably 1,000 naira getting how many messages? 1,000 naira getting only 20 messages. Yeah, messenger ads converts on as high as 10% conversion, but it's too expensive. Honestly, it's too expensive. So if you get 20 messages, you get 2 sales. And if your budget was 1,000 naira, that means you're spending 500 naira per sale. Ooh, child, that's expensive. But with traffic, you can cut that in half. Okay, so the same setting, the same everything. Click here, identity. So this is where there will be a little bit of difference. See, the collection is out because it's going to messenger now. So what else do you want to do here? Actually, you're supposed to have access to your bot, your chat bot. So let's say create this. There is no I've not set up my chatbot properly to this page, so it's supposed to come up here when I click on use existing, meaning the bot has already been created. So I'll just sit here and click on bot template, but I'll do that in the full Facebook ads. So for Facebook Messenger, this is what you would get. Facebook Messenger using traffic, not Messenger ads. Okay, this is what you would get, and then you choose between carousel pictures or videos or single image or videos, add media or create slideshows, use video templates, whatever it is you want to do. Then the headline could be connect in Messenger or inbox me now. Yeah, that's it. When you're done, click on confirm. So that's how you create a split test ad. Once again, split test ad is good for testing variables like locations. Aside from locations, platforms, no, not platforms, is it platforms, no, placements, yeah, placements. If you want to test desktop versus mobile, or Facebook feed versus Instagram feed, or if you want to test delivery optimization, that's what if uh, the audience targeting Lagos gets $10 and the audience targeting Abuja gets $5, what will my results be? So you might find out that Lagos might be more expensive than Abuja, and Abuja will give you more sales for $5 than Lagos with $10. That way you know what to cancel and what to keep. So that is how to create split test. Now back to budget optimization. Let's go back to our ads manager. So this is, switch this off to find it. Switch this off, campaign budget optimization. So click this on daily budget. It's just the same thing that is inside your ad campaign, but this time around, what happens is that what Facebook would do is, when they find out an audience or a saved audience is performing better than the other one, what will happen is that out of this your daily budget, they will spend like 60 to 70% more on an audience that is giving the results that you expect. So let's say you have audience A, audience B, and audience A is traffic audience to Messenger, the other one is traffic audience to websites, and you find out that, or rather Facebook realizes that traffic to Messenger is actually bringing you more people, is actually bringing more people to your Messenger and bringing conversions than traffic. They will spend 60 to 70% more of your budget on Messenger ads than on the traffic to website ads. That is what campaign budget optimization is for. You can skip this if you are still a beginner, but if you're somebody who has been running Facebook ads, you can test this out from time to time. So let's see what's the next thing here. Engagement ad objective. After engagement ad objective is traffic ad. I've already shown you traffic ad in split test, so I won't really go into this again. So it's just engagement ad objective, conversion ad objective, carousel versus single image. Okay, I might need to end this very soon because the video has gotten long again. So I'll end it and start. I will do engagement ad objective and start with conversion ad objective, since I've already covered traffic ad objective using the split test. Okay, so let's go to engagement. This is the one ad objective everybody is very familiar with, and it is because most people do advise that if you want to start your ad, buyers are in engagement. Yes, buyers are in engagement. I can testify to that. But serious people are not in engagement. Most of my ads that got the worst and the most negative comment section came from engagement. I'm telling you. And the age group I targeted was not something I expected it from. I targeted from 35 and above, and they were typing scam 419 without even with no evidence. I everybody, that was before I knew how to. This was even before I started dropshipping. When I was just a regular e-com a seller and importer. So I didn't even know about how to block those words of scam and 419. So anybody who commented scam, I'll tell them, please drop proof of, purchase from me, and how you made payments and how I did not reply you. And I never got a response. And some people will be like, but she asked you. Let us say, why are you acting like you're not a scam? What is the proof? That is the kind of people, that's the kind of audience I found in engagement. They are so quick to tarnish your image when they've never purchased from you, when they probably can't afford your item. So that was a very bad experience for me, and I only use engagements to get social proof. Okay, and social proof is just to get people to ask questions or comment this or tag their friends or share the post and all that. So that's the only thing I use engagement for, and I would advise that that's the only thing you should use engagement for. Some people make sales with engagement, good and fine. I mean, good for you, no problem. Instead of me running engagement, if I don't have a website, I would advise you run traffic ad to Messenger. Okay, I will advise you run traffic ad to Messenger. So it's still the same thing, the same process. Go to audience, choose placement. Alright, so select your audience. I don't want to create something new because I've shown you how to create saved audience. So just click on audience one. It'll come up. Why I like creating ad campaigns directly. I mean, I love split testing. It gives me cheaper costs per action or cheaper cost per result, which is good. But why I really love regular ad creation is because of this. It will show me the potential. It will show me how broad my audience is, and it will give me an estimated daily reach, like how many people I will reach per day, an estimated amount of engagement I will get per day for a specific budget. So reduce it to people who live in Nigeria. Put your stack of locations here. Change this and put the age you are actually targeting. If it's only women, choose only women. If it's only men, choose only men. If you want to add detailed targeting, if the lookalike audience is not set, fine. If it is a cold audience that you want to do, you can add your detailed targeting and narrow it down. Then for placement, edit placement, removing these two because I'm only using Facebook. Then remove desktop, leave it on only. Oh, okay, sorry. Remove these two. Remove Facebook video feeds. Okay, remove in-stream. Removing article, remove app and size, remove every other thing and just leave newsfeed. Then Android device only because that's where your customers are found. Post engagement, leave it in post engagement, leave it here. Daily budget is this, let's say $5 a day. $5 a day is like what? 1,850, almost 2K. So you can do this if you have small budget. If you want to use $1, oh sorry, it's 1,000 naira. I think it's $2.50. And you can see the engagement has reduced, the reach has reduced. But sometimes this $2.50 can even give you up to 500 engagement. And engagement means people who view, people who click the picture, people who comment, people who like, people who share, people who go to your page. That's an engagement. So the more people who do that, the more engagement you get and the cheaper your cost per engagement will be. So click on continue. And there is a trick I use in getting my what's it called, my cost per engagement to be very very cheap, and I will explain that to you in the full Facebook ads video. Okay, I'll do that there. I don't want to bombard you with too many Facebook ads instructions or tutorials right now. So use existing post. I don't have an existing post, so I'll create an ad. And for engagement ad, you can only use single image or video. So you choose an image, put it here, put your primary text. Call to action button could be, if it is a link to a website, put learn more. If you want them to send you a message, tell them to click on the send message button. Okay, if you choose a link, okay, I didn't choose it, I just scrolled back up, sorry. So that's it, photo ad, blah 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 blah. When I put an image, to come up. So put your primary text. Let's say get the free guide now. Let's say that's a primary text. Then the call to action button is learn more. Then you can put the prodropshipper.com/. So let us assume that this is your website. When you're done setting it, your image will show here, and then you click on confirm. When you confirm, it will go under review and take some time and then come up. So as a dropshipper, you can use engagement to get leads. You can use engagement to get people interested in your free magnets. Then when you ask them to, maybe you can tell them something like, this month you lose 2 inches of belly fat in Jesus' name. Then they will now comment, or they will now comment amen. You understand? That's the kind of thing you can use the engagement ad for. Then when they comment, when they tag their friends, share, you create custom audience, create lookalike audience, make lookalike audience, then retarget with Facebook ads, create new ad with the lookalike audience. That you can do so many things with after engagement as well. For sales, no, I've learned my lesson the hard way. Use engagement ad to actually get custom audience, lookalike audience, and social proof. If you get 1 or 2 sales, good and fine, but no, instead I'll keep on hammering. Instead, use traffic ads and send to messenger, and get sales from there instead. Yeah, that's what I would advise. So that's all for engagement ads. What else again do I want to show you? Okay, the next I want to show you is conversion ad. I'll show you in the next video because this one has gotten pretty